If you haven't played Super Turrican, chances are you won't live past the intro sequences here. As an intergalactic hero wannabe commissioned to crush a venomous mutant armada, you are thrust into a chaotic world even more violent than the original. This time there are more enemies to torch, and be torched by, including the most heinous level bosses on 16-bit and enough Mode 7 graphic levels to make you wish Mommy were there to hold your hand. This is Super Turrican 2 from Factor 5 and Ocean. And therein lies the problem. This was released in 1995. It's part of the Turrican series. And as far as I know, it's the only one that Ocean touched that we got here. I think Ocean did a couple of the European ones. Unfortunately, Ocean is not very good at what they do. I have never played a game from Ocean that I have liked, and that includes this one. I would much rather play something from... who are they? JBL, the guys who did like Jaws and all that, way better than this. 16-bit shooter developed by Factor 5, marketed by Ocean, part of the Turrican series. It's a sequel to Super Turrican, kind of, sort of. The game was released on the Virtual Console in North America in September 2008, but it was retired without any explanation in 2013. Our story is, as far, the location is a small star system floating in the endless spiral arms of a black hole. Little do the inhabitants of the planets know about the menacing hordes of the machine. Fleeing through outer regions of known galaxy, the villain has found his next victims, long since his last defeat. The machine is returned, and the defenses of the star system are no match for the machine's phasers launched from deep space. Civilizations were destroyed in an instant, and the whole system fell under the spell of evil, with the few tiny cries for help escaping the boundaries of the system. And so on and so forth. Super Turrican 2 features more straightforward shooting action and uses Dolby Pro Logic surround sound as well as Mode 7 effects, but sacrifices the big levels of the original games, playing more similar to the Konami Contra series. The major addition is a grappling arm similar to that used in Bionic Commando, which can be used to swing between platforms and grab power-ups. The game features different vehicles, such as a desert dune buggy, a space motorcycle, and an underwater motojet. GamePro gave the game a rave review, applauded the varied battlefield settings, flawless controls, stunning visuals, powerful explosions, strong soundtrack, and concluded that Super Turrican 2 has been in the works for some time and it's been worth every waiting moment. I disagree. While the game is indeed impressive, it is nowhere near as fun as the first game. It doesn't feel as good. It looks good, but I don't think it looks as good. This is another, I think, updates were made that did not need to be made. Had it been the exact same engine, the exact same design, and everything else from the first game, with just new levels, kind of like how Mega Man X would do. Mega Man X2 introduced some things that Mega Man X didn't have, but generally it was all the same, looked the same, felt the same. Had Turrican gone in that direction instead of this from the first one, I think it would have been better overall. The soundtrack, though, is incredible. Chris Hasselbeck does fantastic work. Turrican is a great game. Just this is not as good as the first one, I don't think. Give them a try and see for yourself.